Good morning, good afternoon, WMBM listeners. Thank you for listening to the Real on Real Estate Radio Show. I am Dr. Karen Lewis, licensed real estate broker of K1 Realty Group, and my contact information is 305-323-1556. Follow us on Instagram, like us on Facebook, and subscribe to us on YouTube, all under K1 Realty Group. And while we are here, don't forget to call in. Our phone numbers: Dade County, 305-953-9626, Broward County, 954-525-1490, and for our toll-free listeners is 1-855-599-WMBM. You can listen to us on the dial tone 1490 AM, or you can download the app. But whatever you do, check us out on the Real on Real Estate Radio.
Good morning, listeners. It's Realty K. Bronson here. Thank you for joining us. Guys, reaching out to me, you can reach me on social media at Realty K. Bronson. And of course, my contact number is 954-552-5919.
All right. So, okay, we're going to jump right in. Let me see what's going on in the market trends. All right, here we go. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to compare. This is our second quarter report. I'm going to compare the 2017 to the 2018. Our closed sales, and this is in the state of Florida. 2017, 79,888 houses, and in 2018, 80,711 houses. These are the cash deals. 2017, 21,145. 2018, 20,172. And the average sales price, 2017, is $325,000, and in 2018 is $351,000. And if you're looking to purchase a house, we can tell you how many active listings we have. In 2017, we had 89,300. And in 2018, we have right now active listings so you can get a house. 88,370 houses that's available in the state of Florida.
They are available. They're out there. Get out there and get you some of the houses.
Yes.
Okay, and of course, guys, what's going on in the community? Coco Walk is revitalizing the area. There is a realty company who actually purchased the Coco Walk area for $87.5 million.
Wow.
And they're actually doing the renovations, and the renovations are nearly complete. 2019, you're going to be able to see an area with over 98 square footage of space. It'll be available for retail space, office space. Of course, you can throw a couple of restaurants and spas and salons and all those things over in the Coconut Walk area. The other thing that's going on in the community, the University of St. Thomas has some land that is actually vacant. It's located in Miami Gardens, and you guys know Miami Gardens is really hot right now with property and renovations and things of that nature. But they have land that is available there that they're looking to sell. The land is north of Northwest 37th Avenue, and it goes all the way up to Northwest 32nd Avenue, just south of Plemento Expressway. Now, this area is actually zoned for mixed use, and when we say mixed usage, that means that actually you can have commercial property there, residential property there, or also retail development. And so they haven't actually set a price now, so you guys give them your best offer because that's what they're actually looking for. And we just want to give you the last insert on what's going on in the community. We always want to talk about new grants and things that are available to you. In Hollandale, we're still focusing on the grants that are available to the Hollandale residents. The Housing Foundation of America is still having the workshops where you can actually go in and get information on budget and credit review, as well as grants that are available there to you. So take advantage of those things, and if you need any information, contact us at information@k1realtygroup.com.
Okay, so I have to let everybody know that Kay is not from Florida. Kay is from Tennessee. Because if you're from Florida, especially South Florida, you know that it's Palmetto Expressway.
Palmetto, okay.
But it's okay. I got her back, okay?
Thank you for having my back. I'm learning, guys.
All right, then. Okay, so we're going to get into what's our giveaway? We have a $25 gift card, not a $100 gift card, a $25 gift card today. And you have to call in 90 seconds. If you don't call in 90 seconds, that ends the contest for today. Here's the question for today. What are the 3 things that are usually covered in a homeowners association? I'll repeat that question. What are the 3 things that are usually covered in a homeowners association? Phone numbers 305-953-9626, Broward County 954-525-1490. Real estate agents, please don't call in. Pretty please, this is the station that puts Jesus Christ first. Reminder, all right?
Guys, get started calling. You know the answer.
And then if you don't call, we're going on into our show because we got a good guest. Call us. I'm waiting. I am waiting. Okay, so they're not dialing. Okay, so you do have another 60 seconds, but we're going to keep the show moving. All right, so we have with us, he is not a stranger to the Real on Real Estate Radio, and it's an awesome opportunity for us to have this person take out time of their busy schedule to come on the show and share the information that God has blessed him with. So at this time, we're going to let him introduce himself to our listeners.
Hello, I'm Frederick W. McLendon, owner of McLendon Investments, as well as the McLendon Group. I've been investing for over 20 years in the South Florida area. I have owned everything from apartment buildings to family dollars, duplexes, residentials. I do leasing, I do renting, I flip, all of the above and more.
Wow.
Also, if there's anyone out there who is looking to sell their property, if you're in a foreclosure, if you would want to do a short sale, if you in probate, in other words, you have an issue with family members or what have you, I buy all cash. Please give me a call at 305-773-2286. You can look me up on Facebook, Frederick W. McLendon. You can message me from there.
Yes. Oh, wow. You got so
What a
much
rundown, right?
Yes, I know. I was like, okay.
It was so much we wanted to make sure
all right.
Not to mention, I also have, because I do flips, I also have 4 houses for sale now, from $265,000 up to $575,000, from the areas of Highland Heights to Plantation Acres. So once again, please get in contact with me. Please get in contact with Karen. She will help you out with that as well.
305-323-1556. I had to interrupt on that one. 305-323-1556. Kate.
And I am your Plantation Community Realtor, 954-552-5919.
And one thing I must say, because I do seminars all the time, and I try to do my best to bring our people up. We have to reach down and come back. When I moved out of Liberty City, I moved from Liberty City to Miami Gardens, from Miami Gardens to Plantation Acres. I was investing everywhere except Liberty City, and I decided, what am I doing? Let me go back to my roots. So I started investing back into Liberty City. I spent over $1 million there and invested in different properties, even historical properties. I own the old Society Cab building, which I'm redoing right now. That's on 54th and 13th, and everyone knows that as the first black-owned taxi cab company, and I wasn't letting that go into anybody's hands but ours.
Okay.
The Liberty City area is being purchased up by everybody but us, so we need to get back in there and do that as well. One thing I want to say, please listen to these beautiful young ladies in front of me when they tell you to buy your houses. I have at least I can count on fingers and toes, and there's like, boy, that's 20, right? I think I have.
Last
count. You'll be surprised that you can't actually afford a house. You'll be surprised that if you go, you'll check your credit, you'll go to the bank and they'll say, oh, you think you couldn't afford anything, and they'll say, guess what, I'll give you 300 grand.
Correct.
Guess what, I'll give you 250. Guess what, I'll give you 400. I've had numerous people who come to me, who come to my seminars, and within 2 weeks they were ready to buy a house, and they thought they would never be able to buy a house. They were renting from $1,500 to $2,000 a month. Put them in a house, they're at $1,200 a month with a bigger space in the stairs.
Nice.
So please listen to them, and please listen to the show, because you'll get so much information. This is information you normally have to pay for, and you're getting this free.
Right. Fred, gosh, you hit so many,
Yes,
points though, but let me try to just jump in. And this is something that we see a lot as a real estate agent, and I know that we have a lot of people on the phone that are listening. There are so many people that I've come across that they want to purchase a house, but they won't take that first step to even figure out or even see if they can purchase a house. Is there anything that you can just tell them right now? In other words, just do it. Just see if you even qualify.
The first thing you're gonna do, and please do this, it takes nothing from you. You
Right.
can actually do it from your bedroom. You can be on the freaking toilet. I don't care. It's that easy. You get on the phone and
Yes.
you're gonna Google. Okay, you're gonna Google home loans, and it's gonna pop up with different searches. You're gonna put your information in. Within 24 hours, you'll have 20 people hitting you up saying that give us some more information, and within 24 hours of that, we'll let you know what you can afford, and so on and so on. Probably 30 to 40% of the people who do that will be able to afford
Yes.
something. They'll be surprised.
Correct.
The other 50, 60% will just need to tighten up their credit. Tighten up some other things which can be done in less than 6 months if you're vigorously doing it,
Wow.
and you will be able to afford a house. We
Correct.
have to, don't get me wrong, I make a very good living off of renting as well, and you give me a lot of money, but hey, why don't you, give yourself some money? The banks give you 1% on your money, and then they tell you, here's a credit card at 12%, they're just loaning your money back at 11%.
Legal robbery.
Yeah, it's out there.
Okay.
So you can really do this. Once again, you will be surprised what you can afford, and you'll get bigger and better
Correct.
with less money from renting to owning. So own instead of rent. We can do this.
Right. So let me just take that back. Legal robbery. What they're doing is that they're being smart on what they're doing, and they're giving you 1% interest, and they're making money, and they're giving us a credit card for 12%. Do the math. And so you want to be able to do investing like that. You want to be able to get a piece of that pie because it's your money. Okay, you also, one thing that you do with rentals, you will find somebody a rental, but when you do your initial consultation, you will see if they can buy, and you'll talk about home ownership.
If you come to me and you're saying you want to rent, the first thing that I want to know from you is what is it that you're paying to rent, and what is it that you believe you can afford as a rental payment. And I ask about your credit, and I ask about your job situation, and a lot of times I can actually turn a person that came into me as a renter to a person who can actually be qualified for a home. And that's just the best and the great thing ever, because they never looked at it like Fred was saying, as far as for being a homeowner. They're still thinking they have to rent, and really you do not have to rent. Just reach out to us and we can actually start the steps if you need.
And let me tell you, there's different ways to go about that. You have conventional loans, you have the FHA loans, and you have the VA loans. If you're a veteran, you literally can get in a house for zero.
Correct.
They have all type of, don't get me wrong, you still have to, you have your job and have your credit decent, but they have ways for you to get into that house with zero down by the time it's done. There's other programs that the city have where I was dealing with a house, and the gentleman had $40,000 with grants on a $170,000 house. Think about this. So please get out there and do this. Please go out there and buy and get yourself your own homestead. You can do this, I promise you. It's just not just me who's, Fred, the investor. Guess what? You can be the investor as well.
Yeah, that's true.
Fred, you're an investor, and you do this here, and this is a blessing to us too. You share so much information, and I know the information that you share. I've seen other people on TV, they're charging thousands and thousands of dollars for this information, and you have these seminars and workshops to people coming into your house.
Here's the thing, when I first started doing seminars, I just wanted to get back so bad it didn't matter to me. I would have the food and the drinks come in, and this is free. I had one young lady tell me she had just gave a guy who was flipping $16,000 to teach her how to flip. She told me she learned more from me in 2 hours than what this guy, did with her for $16,000. I told her, go buy me a ham sandwich. What I also realized was that when you give it away for free, for some reason you don't get the type of quality people that you wanted on the broad spectrum of it. So I started the McLendon Group, And when I started the McLendon Group, I had Terrence Fulton and Shalika South as the president and vice president of it. And we started doing this seminars where you're paying a few dollars to learn a lot. And we also did our research. The average cost, when you hear those radio shows and you hear those TV shows and you see what they say, come in for, this is free, and we're gonna teach you how to do this for free. No, the average cost that they charge, average is $32,000, up to $50,000 to teach you how to flip. Really? Please check out the McLendon Group. Go to Facebook, look up Terrence Fulton, look up Shalika Sapp, and look up me as well. You'll get it much on the lower. You will learn so much more because we're definitely hands-on. I want our people, I want minorities to please learn, not just about home ownership, but about investing as well. Get your money out of the bank. The bank is giving you 1%. I get these phone calls all of the time. Fred, help me. And like I said before, I was doing it all for free and I couldn't give it away enough. Now I charge people $250, $300 an hour, and they're knocking down my door because they're saving $30,000, $40,000, and $300,000 for learning what I'm teaching them. But you have to learn this, and you have to get your money out the bank, and you have to invest your money. Because once again, like Karen said, the banks are giving you 1% on your money. If you have 200 grand in the bank, they're giving you 1%. I can show you how to make $200,000, $400,000. Why make 1% when you can make 6%, 7%, 8%, 10%, 20%, 30%, 40%, 50%? I promise you can do that.
Well, let's talk about this word right here, fear.
Yes, that's a big thing because, okay, I'll give you an example. I have a lot of friends who are ex-police officers, ex-firefighters, ex-city employees who, when they retire, they come down with a lump sum, and they get a lot of these people who take them to lunch and tell them about the stock market, tell them about this and about that, and this is secure, and this is, other stuff is not secure. There's more millionaires made through real estate than anything, number one. The stock market is up and down, number two. Real estate is real, is concrete. When you invest in real estate, the least I'll tell you you'll make is 6%. The most I'll tell you make is up to 100%. It's not as easy as I'm saying, but it is as easy as I'm saying. I don't even look at a deal unless I'm making 50 grand out of it. If I can't make $50,000 out of a deal, I don't touch it. And I'm touching deals all of the time. And I can teach you to do the same thing. And years ago, I was saying to myself, I'm not working with anybody, I just want to teach them. But now I feel that I do have to pull you in and work with you because it's the only way it seems to be working now. And it has been working, and it's been a blessing. We have taught so many people with the McLendon Group. And we have brought so many people into the story of investing. And they're realtors now, they know. When they call me, I'm like, I'm all over, let's go look at it.
I know.
we will get it, even if I'm tied up, because there's sometimes I might have 600,000 cash tied up over here, 100,000 cash tied up over there. But if the deal is there, I guarantee you I'll get the funds to get it. That's why I say once again, if you're in foreclosure, call me. If you have a probate where there's family members who all have the house and they need something to do with, I will pay cash for it. If you're going through a short sale, I will take care of that. Fred McLendon from McLendon Investments, please contact me. Or contact Karen as well.
And Terrence Fulton, that's my boy. I mean, he's just like you. He is all over the place. I only think I met the young lady once to one of your seminars. Shalika? Shalika, I've talked to.
President of McLendon Group.
But
Shalika is the vice president.
He's nothing but the truth, and he quit his corporate America job, and he's out there grinding and making some moves. Oh boy, yes. I'm watching him. I follow him. Okay, great information, and I'm telling you, if you're looking to have another stream of income, you're looking to retire, you're looking for some more money in real estate, this is one of the teams too called the McLendon Group. Okay, I know I'm just taking all over the show. I'm sorry.
This has been awesome, and we haven't even had to ask not one question. He's covered it all. And since we are investing, and that's a lot of questions, I get that question quite often. How do I begin investing?
This is how you begin investing. I started investing when I was like 17, 18 years old. People say, "What do you mean?" I said, "Well, if I can take $10 and make $11, I just invested. Only made $1, but I invested. I would buy tennis shoes, and I had a company called Snake's Athletic Shoes. And I would buy the, tennis shoes in a box for $100, and if at the end of the day I had 125, I just made $24. I made 25% on my investment. From there, I started selling appliances. I started selling radios, car alarms, what have you. I was investing. I had a full-time job, but I was investing on the side. So if I made $100 a day at my job, I wanted that to be 125, 150. And I remember that the guys I was working with, working at the airport, and we all had the same job, but I was the one that had the new car and the rims and the this and the that, and they kept saying, Fred, how are you getting this? And I said, I'm investing, and you can do the same thing. I was never trying to make it a secret. I'm like, you can do the same thing.
Wow.
Everyone was always shy about investing. They were always shy about their money. I was never. To this day, I will go broke. If I have $1 million in the bank today, and I've had that numerous times, I will guarantee you that within 6 months I will have $400,000. In 8 months I'll have $100,000 in the bank, and in 12 months I'll be broke. Now, not literally broke, because I'm still worth $1 million over here and $1 million over there, and I got this going on over here. But my pockets are short now, but my investment is growing. You follow me? So I have no problem. If something comes along, I'm going to make it happen, because I know, I don't worry about these credit cards now. They can hemorrhage all they want. I'm not worried about these taxes right now. They can go and they can look at me crazy and say, Fred, we're going to do what you got to do. But I guarantee you in 3 months, my money is going to generate so much more money. So I went from owning 1 car to now I have 11 cars.
Wow.
I went from living in a 3-bedroom townhouse to now living in a $1.5 million estate that's paid off. And I'm not saying this to brag.
Yeah.
Right.
What I'm telling you is that you can do it also.
Correct.
There's nothing I'm doing that everyone out there in one way or another can do in one way or another. Maybe you won't get to my point, but maybe you'll be bigger than me. Maybe you'll be in the middle, but you can do this. I promise you, we have to invest. And you have to give these young ladies a call and start investing as well, because they have opportunities to invest. They're going to do what they're going to do. They might call me and say, Fred, we have something over here, and we'll make it happen. You guys get off your butt and start investing.
Wow. 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 Wow.
All I know, I have chills running through my spine.
But I love it. And he's telling us that, hey, you can do it.
Yes.
Because what happens is that so many times people fear
Exactly.
about taking that lunch,
Don't
jumping
be
out
afraid.
into the
Don't be
ocean.
afraid.
But you want a return. You want to make some money.
Correct.
Yes, and another thing is that people, they have this delusion of grandeur. You have to understand that the biggest investors are making the least sort of money certain times on their money because they are doing it for the longevity. In business, you think 3 to 5 years. So if you're thinking 3 to 5 years, where's my investment going to be in 3 to 5 years? And that's how you have to look at it. And when you do that, you'll see things coming. I'll give you an example. I purchased a Family Dollar. People don't realize it's called Triple Net. Most of the Walgreens, CVS pharmacies, Family Dollars, Dollar Generals, so on and so on, are not owned by the companies. They're owned by private citizens. They're owned by corporations that buy them. I purchased one over close to the Design District. I bought it for $1.3 million about 7 years ago. 6 years after that, I sold it for $2.4 million. That's a triple net.
Yeah.
Now, that's a big deal because that's a big investment.
Right.
But it's the same thing if you were to buy a house for $100,000 and you know it's in an area that's going to come up, and in 5 or 6 years you sell that house for $175,000 or $200,000. You literally did the same thing. You didn't do it on that scale, but you did the same thing. So once again, we all can do this. If you were to buy a old school car for $2,000 and 5 years later you sold for $4,000, it's the same thing. We have to invest. You have to think about investing. It's not just one part.
Gotcha. Oh my. You have to make sure that you go on our YouTube channel, our Facebook channel. Tuesday at 10 we do post the video so that you can hear it again. K1 Realty Group. Fred, we enjoyed you. Give out your contact information because it seems like our time is up. Look like you only said one thing, but he gave us a lot of information and we can run with it. If you're serious about it, at least give him a call. Now we have 1 minute, so give out your contact information.
Phone number 305-773-2286. Email is fmcle85750@aol.com. Please look me up on Facebook. Friend me there, Frederick W. McLendon. Thank you so much.
Okay, your number?
Got home ownership and investment is in your reach or within your reach. Again, it's Realty K, 954-552-5919.
Don't forget to tune in every first and third Saturday at 12 p.m. and join us on Real Estate Radio. I am Dr. Karen Lewis, licensed real estate broker with K1 Realty Group. Have yourself a super, super, super weekend.